Welcome to the 2020 Impact100 Traverse City Meet the Finalists. Hello, I'm Jody Treach. I'm your 2020 Impact100 Traverse City president and this event host. I am so glad that you've taken the time to tune in and join us as we find out, after months of review conducted by almost 90 of your fellow members, who has been selected in each of our 5 focus areas to present their transformational initiatives at our annual meeting. This is the second of what we call our Big 3 events. First, we learned how many members had committed to join us for 2020 at our big reveal in March. Tonight, at our Meet the Finalists, we'll learn which finalists have been selected. And on September 22nd, we'll hear from those finalists and vote on which 3 will receive grants of $105,333 each. I hope you're ready to dive right in. But first, is your sound turned on? Is your excitement turned up? And do you have a pencil handy? Because there will be a surprise trivia question somewhere during our event. Please pay close attention. When the question appears, email the correct answer to info@impacttc.org by 6:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You will then be entered to win a basket full of yummy local foods and an Impact100 mug. We won't be taking any questions during this event, but we will be monitoring comments on Facebook Live, on YouTube, and in the Zoom chat room. So please feel free to message us, chat with each other, and help us build the excitement about the impact we're making together this year. What is Impact100? Well, it's a global model that was first created in Traverse City as an idea, an inkling, a desire of founder Wendy Steele. She began the first chapter then in 2001 in Cincinnati. Here to tell us more is Wendy Steele.
Hi, I'm Wendy Steele, and I'm the founder of Impact100. I'd like to take a few minutes and tell you the story of how Impact100 began. I had relocated to Cincinnati, Ohio. I quickly got involved in the community, and I started meeting amazing people. And so as I would get involved in the nonprofits, and then I would call my new girlfriends and say, hey, I am helping out this agency and they really need you. Will you please come join me? What I heard were a lot of barriers. They would tell me things like, Wendy, I travel for my job, so I can't make regular meetings. Or they would say, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I can't really justify paying a babysitter $10 an hour, so I can come and volunteer with you. They had lots of reasons. Probably the most compelling was, I just don't have enough. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough to give. These barriers were real, and they were preventing women in Cincinnati from getting involved in their community. And I knew it was time for a change. And one summer, it was the summer of 2001, I got out my spiral notebook and I started writing down every barrier that had been shared with me. And then, one by one, I tried to overcome them. When I was finished on that spiral notebook, we had what is now known as the Impact100 model. And so Impact100 was designed to find a way to bring those women into community service, to empower them and remove the barriers they faced so that they could see what it felt like to be a part of the solution rather than wringing their hands over the problems that this lovely community faced. So I started writing a list of every woman that I knew, and then a little bit about her. In other words, how I knew her and what her skills were. And I didn't stop until I reached 100. And then I thought to myself, well, gosh, what if 100 women got together at least, and they each donated $1,000 and they pooled it all together? Wouldn't that be something? So the idea was born. If we can bring at least 100 women together to each donate $1,000. Pool that money into a minimum grant of $100,000 and give it away in the same year that we collect it, that would be transformational. That would be powerful. And that would begin to really inspire these women. The money would stay local, and these women would be a part of something far bigger than themselves. Several months later, in November of that year, I called together the group of women who I had identified as being a potential founding board. These are women who had skills that complemented my own, and together we could be so much better. And as I invited them to dinner in November, my question was, should we move forward? Is now the time? Is Cincinnati the place? And if not now, then when? Well, at the end of that dinner, all 15 people who were invited said they were in, and we began.
In March of this year, 316 of us said, we are in. We want to make an impact together in 2020. Our Northern Michigan chapter was founded in 2017. So that means in 4 short years, we will have awarded over $1.1 million to nonprofits serving our 5-county area. This is incredible because it was done one woman at a time, one commitment to our community at a time. It means that we've asked and you've answered, yes, let's make an impact over 1,000 times. Shortly after our big reveal in March, the world suddenly became a very different place, and we were posed with a number of new challenges and unexpected questions. Your board of directors immediately began meeting more frequently, virtually, to identify and plan if, when, and how we would need to adapt our own manner of doing things to the changing situation. These ladies are the definition of a working board, and my life is better for the opportunity to know them, to work alongside them, and to serve you with them. Throughout our discussions and our decisions, we're always guided by our mission to bring transformational change to our community by supporting the nonprofits that serve it through transformational grants and inspiring them to think big. We've been inspired by the creativity and resilience of the nonprofits, and I've been inspired by the countless hours and dedication of our members to them. Thank you to each of you for rising to the challenge, to learning new technologies, to practicing patience, and helping us evolve. I think we've all gotten very well versed in, can you see my screen? And can't hear you, you're still on mute. Thank you. We appreciate your perseverance and your enthusiasm and your help in making an impact together. Each of the board chairs involved in the review process would also like to express their gratitude to you personally.
I'm Lindsay Raymond, and I am the chair of the Arts and Culture Focus Group of Impact100 TC. We've selected our finalist, but we wouldn't have been able to do it without the hard work and dedication and true passion for the arts of my committee members. Thank you so much. Thank you all for your hard work. It truly has been a pleasure. And for all the finalists selected, break a leg.
Hi everyone, I'm Linda Egler. This is my 4th year being involved with the grant review process for Impact100 Traverse City, and my 2nd year serving as the focus chair for the Education Committee. My team and I had the opportunity to review a variety of applications from some fabulous nonprofits that operate in our region. And it was a really tough decision trying to narrow it down to just one finalist. So I'd like to give a big thank you to my team who put in countless hours and did the work of choosing our Education Committee finalist.
Kelly Peterson, Chair of the Environmental Preservation and Recreation Committee. I've been on the committee for 4 years, and this is my first year as chair. I'd like to thank all my committee members for their hard work in reviewing the grants. We had a great year. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Kathy Grinsteiner. It has been an absolute joy to chair a focus committee for the last 3 years. It's a true honor to be part of such an important process. What focus group, do you ask? I truly do value and appreciate each and every one of my Family Focus Committee sisters.
Hi, I'm Jenny Grosclose, the chair of the Health and Wellness Committee. I wanted to take a minute to thank everyone that worked on our team. It's been such a pleasure to meet a lot of you. We have some individuals that have been on the team for several years and some that are new to the community in the last year. I thought the experience this year was a little unique with all the virtual meetings, but I so appreciate everyone's thoughtfulness as we went through the process. Thank you so much.
Hello, Impactful Women. I'm Tammy Storkel, CIRC Chair, and I've had the privilege of working alongside Lori Van Antwerp, my co-chair, for the past 2 years. This year, we had a team of 15 dedicated women, some new and some returning. They spent hours reviewing the financial health of the organizations. Lori and I would like to thank our team for their dedication, their thoroughness, and for being an essential part of the impact process. We appreciate you.
Hi, I'm Marty Olson, and I am the nonprofit liaison for Impact100 Traverse City. I have the great fortune of being able to stay in touch with the nonprofit organizations as their grants and initiatives come to fruition. I stay in touch with them, I check on their status, how they're doing financially, and keep the rest of the membership in touch with where they are in their progress. I love what I do, and I love working with the women of impact, and we look forward to seeing who the 2020 grantees and finalists are this year.
Hi, I'm Sam Carnes, Grant Review Chair for Impact100 Traverse City. I've been involved with Impact Grant Review for 3 years, and I've been inspired and amazed by the quality and the variety of the applications that we receive. Each application goes to one of 5 focus committees for review. The focus committees are Arts and Culture, Education, Environment and Recreation, Family, and Health and Wellness. The committees provide a rigorous and in-depth review of each application, and then they go on for a further financial review by our Community Investment Review Committee. It is always such a tough decision to narrow it down to just 5 from such an amazing pool of applicants. But we must do so, and this year is no exception to that. So we have narrowed it down to just 5 finalists, and it is my great honor and pleasure to present to you the Impact100 Traverse City 2020 grant finalists. I will announce this year's finalists in alphabetical order by category. In the Arts and Culture category, the finalist is Old Town Playhouse, with their initiative, Enhancing the Patron's Sensory Experience at OTP. Old Town Playhouse wants to continue transforming their main stage theater at the corner of 8th and Cass into a venue audiences will remember and return to regularly with pleasure. Antiquated speakers will be replaced with a custom-designed sound system to ensure a balance of sound throughout the theater. Energy-efficient LED stage instruments will be installed to bring a wider variety of lighting options to the stage. And the HVAC system will be altered to greatly increase the comfort of the audience. Projected scenery will strengthen their ability to bring more complex shows to the stage. And the enjoyment of patrons with hearing deficits will be enhanced by a new digital-assisted listening system. These will be crowning touches on a transformation that began in 2013. In the education category, the finalist is Newton's Road, with their initiative, Newton's Road Career Investigation Platform. Newton's Road proposes a community liaison program to connect communities to a toolkit of low or no cost, high quality hands-on STEM-related experiences. By recruiting and training a community liaison in each of the 20 library districts in the 5-county region, they will create more opportunity for the 24,000 K-12 children in the Traverse Bay Area Intermediate School District. Each community liaison will connect their community's families, educators, libraries, STEAM Maker Alliance members, businesses, and civic groups to quality regional STEM-related programs. The community liaison toolkit will include presentations, brochures, videos, guides, metrics, and a menu of programs and resources that each community can use to make a plan that meets their unique needs. In the environment and recreation category, the finalist is Preserve Hickory, with their initiative, Energy Efficient Lighting for Hickory Hills. Preserve Hickory's proposed initiative will complete Phase 1 of their master plan by replacing Hickory's iconic lights with environmentally friendly and energy-efficient fixtures. Over the last 20 years, increasing environmental considerations challenged the traditional view of the park's lighting. Since 85% of skiing and ski programs take place after dark, this proposal addresses the need for a more sustainable and more cost-effective approach to the lighting. Their proposed initiative will replace the existing fixtures with new energy-efficient LED lights. These new lights will be 2.5 times more efficient than the existing lighting, reducing Hickory's carbon footprint. This transformational project incorporates important green elements to the park's site and operation and contributes to the long-term sustainability of the park through reduced utilities expense and the expansion of night skiing. In the family category, the finalist is Habitat for Humanity Grand Traverse Region, with their initiative, Habitat for Humanity Building Homes in Hope Initiative. This initiative will help Habitat for Humanity better serve the Grand Traverse region by using Impact100 grant funds as revolving capital in order to accelerate the building process and increase the capacity for new builds. In this proposed model, impact funds would be used to build a Habitat home for a low-income family. Then, when the family closes on the home, Habitat for Humanity Grand Traverse would be reimbursed, allowing them to reinvest in the next build. This plan would provide consistent capital, which would allow for a continuous building cycle with no downtime between builds, increasing the capacity for the organization to build needed homes consistently without delays. In the health and wellness category, the finalist is Michael's Place, with their proposal, Tending the Wounds, Trauma, Suicide, and Childhood Bereavement. The initiative proposed by Michael's Place is focused on the mitigation and prevention of trauma, suicide, and childhood bereavement. Their proposed program is designed to help children and adults traumatized by the death of a loved one. The initiative engages partner organizations and mobilizes community support by replicating proven national models in an evidence-based approach to address the rising need for grief support programs. Their proposal offers crisis interventions and creative programming that engages the bereaved in intentional, transformational sharing and listening. The programming will also provide Michael's Place volunteers with the necessary tools to support individuals, schools, businesses, and community organizations. Congratulations to the 2020 Impact finalists: Old Town Playhouse, Newton's Road, Preserve Hickory, Habitat for Humanity, and Michael's Place.
Hi, I'm Blythe Scarsaug, Impact Events Chair. Historically, our annual meeting has been our biggest and most exciting event. This year will be equally as exciting, but will look quite different. Planning is underway. We will be in touch with more information as it becomes available, so mark your calendars for September 22nd and stay tuned. Thank you.
Hello, women of Impact100 TC. My name is Susan Marsh, and I serve as Recruitment Chair. I'm excited about our upcoming year and hope that you all plan to re-up for 2021. I believe this pandemic has brought out the best in many of us, and giving to nonprofits has been one of humanity's finest ways of showing compassion, concern, and generosity for our community. I encourage you all to renew your membership as soon as possible. We are counting on you and would appreciate efforts toward recruitment by telling your family and friends about our good work. We are planning an event on August 6th at Rove Winery. It's our first event since the pandemic. We have a strong plan for gathering that includes social distancing to CDC requirements. Rove also has a solid plan to keep patrons safe at their facility. I hope to see you there. In the meantime, be healthy and enjoy the rest of your summer.
We're excited to announce a new category of membership, Evergreen. The botanical term evergreen refers metaphorically to something that's continuously renewed. Becoming an evergreen member of Impact100 TC means that your support renews automatically each year until you request otherwise. This allows us to focus the time and talent of our all-volunteer organization on recruiting new members and increasing community impact. If you'd like more information, please email members@impacttc.org. I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have, and I hope you'll consider Evergreen membership.
Now's your chance. Enter to win. Email the correct answer to info@impacttc.org by 6:45 this evening.
We are so excited for our finalists, and we wish them the best of luck. One of the ways that you can support our finalists is by following them on social media. Congratulations again to our 5 finalists.
That concludes our program. It's not too late to enter the drawing. Email the correct answer to info@impacttc.org by 6:45 this evening. The winner will be selected randomly and contacted via email. We will be awarding $316,000 in transformational grants this year. Please mark your calendar and plan to join us at the annual meeting. In the weeks leading up to the event, you will receive additional event details, executive summaries on each of the initiatives to be presented, and electronic voting instructions. The event is on September 22nd. If you have not received any email communication from us by September 15th, please email us at info@impacttc.org. We will be voting on 3 initiatives to receive funding in the amount of $105,333 each, and your vote is important. Thank you for everything you do in our community, and thank you for helping us make an impact in this community together.